When COVID hit, I was always at home watching Peter McKinnon's videos, and I was kind of jealous seeing him walking in Alaska in the mountains.
And then? What happened then?
Then I realized we have mountains here in Switzerland too.
This guy once told me he prefers Peter McKinnon over his parents.
Well, facts are there to be spoken.
No. Pretty Caroline, stone cold stunner. She was a winner, started working at the diner. Serves as a reminder to count your blessings, 'cause it's telling fair. They'll put you down and leave you there, don't make them scared. Yeah, it's the ugly truth.
This view is amazing. And it feels good to be back logging, to be honest. So, where are we going today?
We're going to Frutigen.
Yeah, we arrived!
We arrived! Hey guys.
What is the best thing about this trip?
That we are about to shoot in 6K.
I'm ready.
The things we do for a good footage, it's insane. Imagine there were actually people living in this house. And we're just about to go to this castle here. And it's amazing, it's really tough actually to walk up here. But yeah, we're gonna do it, it's gonna be great. Let's do some B-roll, okay?
Since the beginning of 2020, I have the feeling that nothing is moving forward. As if someone has pushed the world's pause button. But out here in the middle of nowhere, I have the feeling that the world keeps on turning.
Okay, we were just up in the castle filming some awesome B-roll stuff and it was amazing.
Yes. Really great.
Yeah, the black magic performance in low light is just incredible. I mean, yeah, it's awesome.
After this day with my friends in the nature, I just really feel free. And cold.
We're here like for approximately 1 hour now and it was absolutely amazing to shoot with the black magic. It was a hell of an experience and I would do it again. Hell yeah, for sure I would do it again.
Right now we are at the cable car station to the Lake Undone, and yeah, we try to get up.
The most epic thing about it is it's like about to rain. It's like already pouring. I think it's gonna be some cinematic footage.
Yes. It's very foggy.
It's moody, isn't it? He just had the best idea ever. We just rented some sleighs, some awesome sleighs, and we're about to drive to the sea, like real pros with black magic, with all the equipment, everything here. And I would say, let's do this. Okay, let's do this like real natural. Okay, let's go to the sea.
That's absolutely the worst idea ever. Incredible, man. Look at this view. Look at this lake, man.
I think it's time to start the drone. You right? Yeah, we should start it definitely. Let's go.
When we had film classes, we had this teacher who went to the mountains almost every weekend. Most of the time he was climbing and parachuting and doing all this crazy stuff. And I wondered, why would anyone voluntarily take those risks? What added value does it have? What is the appeal of going out into nature? And one day after class, I saw him editing a video. At that time, I was just having fun making silly short films and I had no idea you can actually make money doing it. So I asked him what he was doing. When he told me that he was working on a commercial for a client, I asked him in surprise, "For a client? So they actually pay you?" He looked at me with a confident grin and I'll never forget this. He said, "One day you'll make that step too. If you keep at it higher and higher and believe in yourself, then and only then will you make it to the top."
I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. Guess what this is? And guess what we're referencing here? Peter McKinnon. Peter McKinnon? Peter McKinnon? Peter McKinnon? Peter McKinnon?
People are always asking me if I have a favorite film that changed my perspective on filmmaking. The Mountains Won't Remember Me by Peter McKinnon easily. I've always wanted to just go on a road trip with my friends to simply take spectacular photos. And just take a chair, sit down and edit them on the same spot where I took them. It gives you the ability to edit all the photos realistically. You have all of these spectacular colors of nature in front of your eyes, and that's very precious.
Oh, Leon is coming. Look at this. He's coming with a torch. It's like the Olympics. Go. My hands are dying right now. This torch keeps me alive. It's great. It's freezing. I'm literally. If I wouldn't have the torch here, I would be dead. But at least we got the bucket shot. It's great. Is it right?
What we just found is incredible. Look at this bridge. Can't see that much, can you? Let's roll some drone footage.
Okay, what just happened is freaking terrible. We just lost a drone in a power cable, and it's hanging there, like in the middle of the bridge. We have no control over it, and we have some snowballs here, and we're gonna throw them into the drone in hopes that it will fall down and we can catch it up from the ground down there. Like, it's literally so deep down there. But this is terrible. This is the worst thing. I bought this drone 2 weeks ago, so this is really bad.
No, what you see here is not from a new Star Wars trailer. It's our epic attempt to save our crashed Mavic 3 with our Mavic Air 2. So we attached the hook to the Mavic Air 2 and somehow managed to hitch up the Mavic 3, and we're now going to pull it to the top of the suspension bridge. But then...
Tell me what just happened.
We just lost the drone.
Right now we are in the Swiss house and eat some fondue, and out there in the rain are 2 drones of us. Yeah, tomorrow we try to get it back, but
I'm shocked. Our drones, they're like $4,000 hanging on the power cable, and it's pouring, it's raining so hard. There's no way that these drones are gonna survive this.
Hey, everything is good. We have fondue.
We have fondue, okay? We have fondue, but
we have fondue. Everything is okay.
it's, yeah, it's really, really bad.
I wish it was a dream.
7 a.m. getting the drones back.
This guy here is about to save our life.
So we literally had electricians on the bridge, and they tried to get our drones back, with some cable techniques, I don't know. And afterwards we called the forest police. We actually asked if they can use a rifle to just shoot the rope, you know, just to cut the drones off that they fall down, but eventually it was dangerous somehow, and we didn't get the drones back.
We're supposed to be very mad, but look at this view.
Maybe someday when I've grown older.
We knew we had two options now. To be depressed and pessimistic for the rest of our trip, or to be productive and optimistic and remember this trip positively. We asked ourselves what the reason we started this trip was. And then we found the answer to this question relatively easy.
Yeah, it's a lonely calling. I'm done trying to fix what is broken.
Shooting with Niserik is really amazing. Why? Because it looks cool, first, it feels cool, and the footage you get is freaking amazing. It's on another level. Like, to another level. You know, like Peter McKinnon? Peter McKinnon?
Peter McKinnon?
Peter McKinnon.
Peter McKinnon!
Oh, Mind Prince was a great moment for my career, and as a photographer, as a YouTuber, as just a creative person, there's a lot to say about them. That's a whole video right there. It's coming, but
What I think is most important in filmmaking is not that your shots look perfect, because perfect is a definition of what you define as perfect. You know, it's not like there's a perfect thing as a perfect thing. Like there's no definition of perfect. You have to create your own perfect, and your perfect is what you define as perfect. So even if you see the best shots, like from the best cinematographers, like Peter McKinnon, Mehdi Apoya, like, or no, not me, but anyways, like if you see good shots, everything, good footage, everything, there's like a lot of work behind this. So be aware that there's always a lot of work behind these shots. Even behind this shot, like we have a guy here with holding two of these little aperture lights, because the perfect shot doesn't exist. See? There's no light. There's light again. And what's always important is that we also do mistakes, you know? Even professionals, and I'm not even professional. I'm just like a beginner. In this stage of filmmaking, I'm like, if this is a stair, I'm like not even in the middle of the stair, you know? When you compare like the beginner and like someone like Peter McKinnon, who mentioned a lot in this video, I know, but I'm not even at the beginning of this whole stair, you know? But I'm learning, and that's what's really nice about it. You can always improve yourself, you can always improve your ways of learning, and you can also do mistakes. Like, we lost 2 drones today, but we learned from it and we're trying to get them back, so everything will turn out fine, I hope. And yeah.
On the way home, I thought a lot about the trip. How an unspectacular vacation plan turned into one of the greatest adventures of my life. Shows that you can even feel free during a pandemic. I don't think we've reached the end yet. In fact, we may be far from it. But one thing's for sure, this is a world left undone.
Very good.
Has it seen this one? We got this movie.